Welcome back to Coffee Clean Repeat. Today I'm going to go through in detail how I decorated my Christmas tree. All right, so I personally always love getting a pre-lit tree. Some people don't. It depends what look you're going for. I love decorating my tree in layers. And so one of the first things that you're gonna wanna do is make sure that you literally touch every single branch. So my tree comes apart in 3 pieces. I'm going to literally start fluffing at the bottom, touch every piece, and then make my way to the top. So I'm going to fluff every branch and just make sure it's spreading out every area so that they're going every which way. It makes the tree naturally look a lot fuller. So then you don't have to fill in as many gaps, which is the goal. The second layer of the tree that I do is adding in the twinkle lights. This changes everything about your tree. If you don't add twinkle lights, I highly recommend doing that. In my opinion, it makes the tree really, really, really a focal point and just gorgeous. So how I do it is I wrap it around, but instead of just putting it on the outside, I'm going to tuck inside the tree. So I'm going to take the strand of lights and tuck it back as far as I can. That way, the twinkle weaves in and out of the tree all the way up to the top. So you're gonna see twinkle on the outside, and then when you look back into the tree, it's going to draw your eye in because there's twinkle happening on the inside of the tree as well. You can also just wrap the center of the tree. That's a great option too. I don't like doing that because I like the twinkle on the outside and on the inside. The next layer that I do is because I'm going for a winter wonderland feel, I want to bring a little bit of the outdoors in. So I take these pine cone clips, and that's exactly what they are. They're just clips. And I put them on the outside of the tree. And I kind of run it down like how you would ribbon. So I have 1, 2, 3, this is the 4th, there are more, and I just put them on the outside. Just like that, and then you can bend them. They're very cheap. These were 99 cents at Walmart, but they make a big dramatic difference. The next layer that you're gonna do is starting to add your anchor picks. These are not the red ones. So these are all your picks that you're going to build upon. The red ones are gonna be your very, very last pick that you put in because they're your statement piece, and you wanna make sure they are evenly dispersed all around the tree. So I'm going to put in these buildable picks. So this one is one of my favorites. I got these from Cracker Barrel. These are one of my favorites. These are really pricey, so I have 3 in my tree. And I bought them over the course of years. I bought 1 and then 2 and then 3. And so I've added them in over time. This year I decided to put all 3 of them in. And this is that really winter wonderland piece that you're gonna do. So I have them spread out, some at eye level and some a little bit further up. And then again, I'm just really pulling them out just like how I fluffed the tree. I'm gonna pull out the pieces so that they kind of drizzle down like icicles. Another anchor pick I have are these. These are from Walmart, again, very cheap. These are 25 cents. So you can put these in the tree to add that pine cone and the gold because our color scheme has quite a bit of gold in it, which I'm gonna show you as we put these on the tree. But you wanna just find little ways to add it in that are inexpensive. That way you can spend more money on the ornaments that are really decorative. So these you're gonna put a little bit on the outside, some on the inside in varying places on your tree, again, to draw the eye in. So now you have your base done. Now you're gonna start putting the ornaments in. Now what I like to do is group by ornaments like this. So I take all the ornaments that I have that are the same and I group them in little piles. Obviously, I already have some on the tree. But when you do that, it really allows you to spread them out so that you're adding a little bit of color all over the tree. So I have a couple up here that are white, and then I'm going to take these, and because I have one up here, I'm gonna look and see where I would like another piece of white. I'm gonna put one here and at eye level. And you wanna kind of think of 3s. So I have a pine cone, I have white, and here I have red. So you're grouping based on color so that everywhere you look, you're getting a taste of the colors that are on the tree as a whole. So I'm gonna put these back in. then I'm gonna place this a little bit further down so that your eye doesn't just see a whole bunch of white, but it's really scattered. Then you wanna take your next chunk of ornaments that you have and space those out evenly too. So if you can, you almost wanna envision an imaginary flow that goes back and forth down your tree. The next thing that you wanna think of is placing some ornaments further in the tree and some a little bit farther on the outside. So that again, your eye is getting different textures, different colors, anywhere you look at the tree. Now, these are my favorite ornaments. These are the most expensive ornaments. I have two. They're from Crate and Barrel. They were from 2 Christmases ago. I love them so much because they match my tree topper. Because these are my most favorite ornaments, I want them further on the outside because I personally want to be able to see them when I'm in different areas in my living room. So I'm gonna put one on the edge here, and then I'm gonna put one a little bit further to the front, right about here. Just like that. Then I have these that play off of those, but these are the cheap 99-cent ones from Walmart. So because they are cheaper, you can put them in different spots, but they're gonna play off the star theme that I have going in the tree. You're gonna wanna make sure to go watch my 5 tips for Christmas, because in that video, you'll see how I talk about the rule of 3. So because I have these, my tree topper, and this ornament, that's my rule of 3. And so this is going to go not in the same spot, in a very different spot, but it's going to carry that rule over into different areas of the tree. The very last piece of your Christmas tree that you're gonna wanna add is your statement picks. I do this last because I wanna make sure I can see them and they're incredibly spread out. It's all the color that I have in my room for Christmas is this red because everything else is white and gold. So this makes a huge statement. You wanna be careful where you place them. Again, you wanna imagine that zigzag through your tree, which is what I have happening here. And so you're gonna wanna place them. So I don't really have anything right here in the front. So I'm gonna wanna place this right in the front. And the way picks work well is by lining it up with something that's already there. Yep, this is kind of where I want it. Or do I want it a little bit lower? And it's just trial and error. You're gonna have to kind of move it around, see what you like. And sometimes I'll make a little hook on the back so it catches on the tree and it stays in there well. I hope you learned something new. I hope it helped you kind of think in layers as you're decorating your tree and spacing out your ornaments. And I hope you are having an amazing holiday season. You can find me on Instagram at Coffee Clean Repeat. And don't forget to check out our 5 Christmas decorating tips video. And we have a Christmas home tour coming shortly.